So you started working for the company and you're like, I'm gonna build a product on the side. I think when people start, the most frustrating thing is like, well, what product do I build? Where do I start with coming up with the idea? What were you thinking? Did you know what you wanted to build, or were you just like in the search for ideas, or where were you at?
I had a handful of ideas that I worked on. Most of them didn't end up making any money. They ranged from like a hosting company for local websites,
Yeah.
like a mix of a hosting company slash business directory.
Mm-hmm.
That one didn't make any money. I did a WordPress theme company
Mm-hmm.
because when I did freelancing, I designed tons of WordPress themes for people, and so that one made like a couple $100 total. Um,
Nice.
and there were quite a few along those lines that didn't make any progress. The first one that did do well was it was a iPad app called One Voice, and the idea is if you can't speak, so you have nonverbal autism, or you had a stroke and lost the ability to speak, then you use One Voice on the iPad, and it's got tiles on it, and each tile has a short phrase or a word, and then a picture. And so you use those to build sentences, and then it
Mm.
has synthesized speech, and it speaks for you. So that idea came from my sister-in-law, who she was working with a boy with autism, who used one of these like dedicated medical devices. Cost like $7,000. They were a ruggedized PC running Windows XP. If you can imagine a touchscreen running Windows XP,
Oh,
it'd be crappy.
not fun.
Um, anyway, and they really just cost $7,000 because that's what the insurance companies would pay for them. Um,
Oh, wow.
Stuff like that. So at the time, I was learning to design for the iPhone and iPad just through work, and so I was looking for some more side projects and just to improve my skills. And so I started hacking away on that, and it took me about 4 months to get it a version in the App Store.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but then it started making $500 the first month, and then 1,000. Um, and for that first 10 months it was out, it ranged between most months about $1,500 to $2,500 a month,
Mm.
and that was all while I was working full time. And so I just saved away that money, didn't spend any of it, all to plan my exit from uh, full time employment.